This is showing us that there's absolutely no sales in regards to this product. However, if we open this up in Etsy, we will see here that this product is a bestseller, which means this product is getting multiple sales and it's on its way of becoming a trending product. And I'm sharing with you how easy it is to find products just like it. So one of the things that can help skyrocket your sales on Etsy in 2024 is following Etsy trends. But normally when this conversation comes up, it's always a line of finding things that's already doing well or have done well in the past year. But what if there was a way you can actually identify a trend before it actually becomes a trend? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna share with you one easy thing you can do to quickly identify products that are actually growing to become trends right now. I'm gonna share this all with you coming up next. Now, the main tool that we're going to use today is Everbee. This is a powerful tool to use if you want to identify different type of trends in popular products that are selling right now. And this will help us see the data that's actually being done on each and every product in regards to sales, views count, reviews, and the number of favorites, which is all going to be helpful in today's video. Now, if you want to check out Everbee on your own, they were so kind to give my audience a discount code for you to try this out and to see if it's best for your print-on-demand business. I make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below for you to learn about this product yourself and to try this out on your own. All right, so one of the first things we definitely want to do is come into the Etsy search bar and we want to top up a basic term. In our case today, we're going to focus on a mom shirt, and we want to search extremely broad because we want to find enough products to identify what are some trends that are not visible on Etsy. Now, one quick note to make in regards to why our Etsy tool is so important like Everbee is because Etsy is always changing. Normally, if I would put in a term like this, mom shirt, we would see this level of competition being above 1 million search results coming up, or over 1 million results coming up for this particular search phrase. But as you can see here, Etsy is showing us that there are 1,000+ results, which is a little challenging if you are trying to do these keyword product trend research without tools, because I always tell you that we definitely want to lower the competition. But being that you cannot see the competition, that could be a struggle in itself. So just take a note of that change there. Now, because we are searching up broad, we're not necessarily concerned about competition, however, because we're going to go in here and actually identify with the Everbee Google extension tool certain products to target. So in our case today, we definitely want to jump over to product analytics. And then from here, typically people would go and try to find the monthly sales or the total sales or the monthly revenue. But I like to go and focus primarily on listing age, because I want to identify two things here: the listing age and the number of favorites. Now, when we are doing our product trend research, one of the things we definitely want to filter is the listing age, as well as the favorites and the overall shop age. Now, specifically, we're just going to filter the listing age because we want to see the results from the most earliest listing to the latest listing. And the reason for this is that we want to get ahead of the trend. We want to get ahead of the popularity. And so if we can identify products that has been released in the last 30 days and they have a large favorite count here, this favorite count will indicate for us not only buyers' interest, but what people are actually purchasing. What I have seen in my summation of doing trend research and even in my own shop is that half of the reviews or half of the favorites here can also be identified as sales. That means if there's about 600 people who favor this item, on average, there's about half of this, 300 people, that could have possibly purchased this product in the lifetime of the listing. Being that it's only a month old, again, all this data is slowly coming into Everbee, which is being visible on the platform here. But when I'm looking at these two areas, listing age and favorites, this will give me great indication as into what people want. So here's a quick example of what I mean by looking at the favorites will give us some indicators in regards to how many times this item has been purchased. If you go down to our listing here with 3 months old, we have this shirt in my mom era sweatshirt here. Again, it has been around for at least 3 months, and we see the number of favorites, which is 630 favorites here. The shop has only been around for 4 months. So if you have any questions as into can you start a shop this year and still make sales, the answer is yes, right? Target those specific buyers, target those micro niches, bring in different trending designs, popular phrases, and creating a new variable in a specific niche. In our case, we're in the mom niche, but this product here has been around for 3 months, and look at the favorites, 630 favorites. Now, I want you to think, How many sales do you think this product has? Again, if the basic metric is that if it's 630 favorites, then it has at least half of that number in sales. We can prove that by the data here, going over a little bit further where we can see the total amount of sales here. And Everbee just giving us an estimate. Again, giving us an estimate so we can make a best decision in regards to what products to target. This product has received 576 sales. Again, the favorites here is 630 favorites. So this is going above our metric here. But the point here is that it's not going below our metric, right? It's not going less than half of the favorite count. So that's why when we're trying to identify trends and getting ahead of the popularity, we want to follow the favorites, because if we look at products early on, it takes time for Everbee to catch up with Etsy's system in regards to what purchases are being done in the day. But if we can utilize the favorites to identify what could be happening in sales, this will give us great indication as into how well this product is doing and what is the interest of the buyer that we can learn from and get ahead of the trend. When I go down to a product like this, I can learn from this listing that this listing has received sales in the last 2 months of it being listed. And when I'm looking at the view count here, almost 1,500 views just within the 2 months. Not bad at all. So the overall point here is that we definitely want to stay within the 1 to 4 month age of the listing, and we definitely want to identify as early as the listing is, what is the listing that has the large favorite count, because this is exactly what people are going to purchase. All right, so let's take this into another niche here. We're going to the teacher niche, and same thing here. We're going to head over to the left-hand side, go to product analytics, and we're just simply going to hover over the listing age as well as the favorites, and always have the shop age in view as well, just for a final indicator here. And we want to filter this from the earliest listing to the latest listing here. So I go to listing and click on this one here. And what I'm looking for is the earliest listing count with a large favorite count. So the first one I see here that catches my eye is this one here. It has been around for 1 month. Again, the number of favorites is 149 favorites. Again, if people are favoriting an item, what could we expect to be happening on the sales side? They're getting sales. So if I go over to the left-hand side here, you would see this is showing us that there's absolutely no sales in regards to this product. However, if we open this up in Etsy, we will see here that this product is a bestseller. So I want you to step back and ask yourself this question. Etsy tells us that this item has had a high sales volume over the past 6 months. But if we analyze this from Everbee side, Everbee tells us that there's no sales rendered for this product. This is what I mean by it takes time for the Everbee software to catch up with the true data that's happening in Etsy. Now, again, Everbee is a great tool, but when we're trying to get ahead of the trend, we're coming in so early into this data that Everbee system is slowly catching up to this. That's why we do not want to look for total sales, because this could lead us to say, well, this product is not popular. This product is not worth my time. However, if I look at this product here, it has a bestsellers badge already. And it shows here 20 plus people has viewed this in the last 24 hours. Could be 21 people, could be 300 people, but people have been viewing this product. And if they have been viewing it with this red indicator, they have been purchasing this item. But if you notice here, if we're looking at total sales, we're not going to see any indicators of this product actually being purchased. That's why we must look at the list of favorites or the favorite count to determine how well this product is doing. Now, again, this product could have been around for 5 days and has received this amount of favorites. But again, what we can also learn from the listing is this is viewed a lot. Over 4,000 times this specific product has been viewed. So what we can learn about this is that this specific product is actually what people are interested in. If I can get ahead of this popularity, get ahead of the trend, I can make similar items related to what is already doing well, that I can start gaining these sales as well. Because again, there's less competition in regards to these products here because these have been recently released. So let's take this as an example again here. Look at our next product. It has been released in the last 30 days. Again, the favorite count is much higher here. We have 451 favorites. We even have some indicators in reviews where we know, okay, these sales are slowly catching up with what Etsy is revealing to us in regards to the reviews. But if you notice here, this view count is off the charts here. Almost 20,000 views in the last month. And again, if you are a person who really don't believe you can make sales this year because you're too late to the game of Etsy, I want to blow that myth out of the water, because this shop has only been around for 6 months. But when we look at these indicators here, this product is doing extremely well. So there is still an opportunity for you, following the right strategies, tips, and processes. You're able to truly start making some real income online if you know what specific products to target, like I'm teaching you here in this video. So again, let's go back to the favorites. This has 451 favorites. If I head over to the total sales here, you will see 58. But if we go in here a little bit further here, again, this product has only been around for 1 month. It has received the bestsellers badge. And again, 20 plus people has viewed this in the last 24 hours. Now, if we look at this number here, and that's why you can't be misconstrued in regards to this 20 plus number, because if we go back to the Everbee tool here, we will see that this specific product has been viewed in the last 30 days, 18,000 times. Okay. So if we look at this, and Etsy is telling us that this product has been viewed 20 plus times in the last 24 hours. We can do some basic math here where we say 18,000 divided by 30 days, and at least 600 people on average has viewed this product in the last 24 hours. Again, Etsy is only telling us that 20 plus people, but that's what I mean by it could be 21 people, it could be 25 people. In our case today, taking 18,000 views in the last 30 days, if we just do some simple math, 18,000 go into 30, which is 30 days, that's 600 views in the past 24 hours that we may not see here without utilizing this type of tool like Everbee, where we know if 600 people on average is viewing this product in the last 24 hours, you can guarantee there's somebody getting some purchases here in regards to this item. So how do we know that? Of course, we can look at the bestsellers badge. Yes, we can look at 20 plus people in the cart. Yes, we can look at reviews, but what's really going to tell the true metric here is the number of favorites in connection to the listing age. We always have to be mindful in connection to the early listing, the listing age. This one is 1 month old, but look at the number of favorites. 1,500 favorites. Look at the number of reviews, 82 reviews. Look at the number of views for this specific product here in the last 30 days. Again, it could be 7 days, it could be 18 days, it could be 29 days, but it's within the bracket of 30 days. Now, again, if we understand the metric that we just learned in this video, the number of favorites can prove the number of sales. And we're already seeing this with the number of reviews coming up, but we can go over a little bit further here and see how these sales are slowly trickling in. Now, I think this product has received over 300 sales in the past 30 days that it was listed because of our metric here in regards to the number of favorites. But if we go in here and see the listing itself, we will see great indicators. And notice how everything we're looking up, everything we searched up so far has showed us not just a bestsellers badge, but shows us this product is in demand. Now, Etsy changed this, and Etsy's always changing things. That's why, I love sharing with you in real time on what Etsy looks like today, because it's always changing, right? And we used to see, so many people bought this in the last 24 hours. Etsy has recently took that off. Again, they may add that back on, but again, we're just only going by what Etsy is showing us as of today. So as of today, they're not showing us how many people purchased this in the last 24 hours, but they are showing us how many people view this in the last 24 hours. At least this is how it is viewed on desktop. But again, if we go back to the Everbee tool and we see that this product has received 47,000 views in the past 30 days or so it has been listed, and we just do some basic math, my friends, and take 47,000 divided by 30 days, this product has been viewed at least on average 1,500 times every single day, at least 1,500 times every single day. So again, don't let this 20 plus views fool you. that, oh, it's not that many people. It could be 1,500 people viewed this, and you have to understand, if people have viewed this product 1,500 times, I'm quite sure they have received more than just 300 sales for the lifetime of the listing. So this is what I mean by getting ahead of the trend, identifying the earliest listing, identifying the number of favorites, and understanding that value, and being able to understand the opportunity you have to make some huge sales by getting ahead of the trend and identifying what is doing well with the listing, that you can incorporate that into your own product. So as you can see, finding these products is really easy to do once you know to look at the listing age as well as the number of favorites. Again, these things are going to show you exactly what is becoming a trend right now. And if you want to try this on your own with Everbee, check out my link in my description box below for all the details you need to get started today. And if this content was helpful in any way, then consider subscribing to my channel here as well. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.